YouTube, it's about one time, man. Back on the video, man. Today, we reacted to some Game 5 today, man. Today was a lit day of NBA basketball, you heard? How we had Hawks Sixers, and then we had Clippers Jazz. No Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers, but they still managed to pull through and win the game. Pandemic P is no longer here with us, man. Playoff P. This is the guy I've been waiting for, bro. This is the guy since Indiana. Since Indiana, bro. This the guy who's going toe to toe with LeBron, shooting fucking 25-foot fucking 30-foot fucking game tying shots and shit. Like for the time shit and going crazy. This is the playoff P I've been waiting for, man. This is the guy I've been waiting for his whole time, bro. All those OKC days and even the first year as a Clipper. But I think the playoff. I mean, he still gotta secure the series. The series is not over, right? He still gotta go back to Utah and win. They still gotta win. LA gotta secure at home court. I don't think they can beat Utah in a game 7 without Kawhi Leonard. I don't think so. Not at all. And they won. They won by like I think 8 points. And Donovan Mitchell had the worst game of the series, and they won by 8 points. So that's not gonna happen again. So I think Utah wins game 6, and unless PG has another crazy at 30, he had like 37, I believe. He had like 12 rebounds, like 6-7 assists. He had an amazing game, bro. PG running the show, good shooting splits. The guy did his thing, man. Like the guy did his thing. Good shit for PG, man. I'm happy as fuck that he's finally. Now I'm not saying get the recognition, but he's finally showing up at that playoff performance. He's been playing sneakily good in this playoffs. He's been averaging like I think the most fourth quarter points per game or some shit in the playoffs, some shit like that, some stuff like that. But averaging like 8 to 10 a game in the fourth, which is one of them you need to average that. But also he's been second fiddle though. Getting that 25 to 30 a game, he's been second fiddle. But he's shown when all the defensive attention is gonna be on him, and he's gonna have to do everything on offense and defense. Yeah, he showed up, and that's great. Great for PG, man. Great win for the Clippers, bro. Donovan Mitchell really just played bad. Joe Ingles did alright. Bogdanovich really is the only one who really played out of create. And Jordan Clarkson, he's been doing his thing, but like just inefficiently. Like he has not been shooting that well throughout this whole series. But I think besides that one game he had 28. But other than that, he's been like kind of inefficient, low key. But I mean, it's whatever. Royce O'Neal, I think this thing. Gobert got jammed on by a 6'2" guard. That's disgusting. Yeah, Terrence Mann dunked on his shit. Y'all gonna see later in this video because of the highlights. But it's towards the end of the game. Yeah, Marcus Morris stepped up. Reggie Jackson stepped up. Reggie Jackson and Marcus Morris are single-handedly like helping these next. They're playing amazing, bro. Like I don't know how long Marcus Morris and Reggie Jackson can play. This is great, but they're playing amazing right now, bro. Like no cap. Like it's crazy, bro, how good they're playing right now. And then we get the Hawks versus Sixers, bro. And wow, Hawks come back down 27 points in the second half. Outscored the Sixers by 21 in the fourth quarter, 40-19. Trailing ends with, I believe, 39. Trailing ends with 39. Embiid has 37-13. He ended up missing. It was 104-107. They're down 3. Embiid got to the foul line, and he missed both free throws, man. His only 2 missed free throws of the game were the last 2. That's not a good look at all. That's an Embiid fan, bro. That's an unclutch thing to do, bro. It's I don't know. And then also like it's Steph Curry. I mean, I couldn't tell whether it was Steph or Seth, to be honest. Seth has 36, bro. The guy is making I think he has 8 threes or 9 threes. The guy is just going insane, bro. Like literally. Tobias only got 11 shots though. Tobias needs some more shots. Ben Simmons needs to not be on the court though. Like at this point, bro, the guy. It's been about 4 years. I haven't really seen an improvement from his game second, third, or fourth. No, I'm lying. He's not fourth. No, his rookie year he was hurt. Right, his so-called rookie year he was hurt. Then he came with Donovan. Then second year, so he might be in his 4th year total right now, 4th or 5th year total. Regardless, since he's been drafted, he hasn't made any improvements to his game. You really think about it. Maybe he's gotten a little bit better around the rim, but on like this, he's been always a very gifted passer. like LeBron like passer. He's always been like that. He is shit. I guess his defense you could say, 'cause he wasn't a DPOY candidate, defensive of the year candidate before, but now he is. Yeah, and but yeah, he needs to go. Either him or if I'm Embiid, I'm either saying you Ben Simmons gotta go or I gotta go. But it is what it is because it can't work together. That he holds their offense back. If fast break offense, that's cool. If you think Ben Simmons, because that's why Ben Simmons does so good, not even so good. That's why he does get in the regular season. That's how he can get a 42 points because he's getting a lot of fast break transition buckets. So, you feel me? Like it's just it's you know what I'm saying? Like, but in the playoffs when you have to slow it down and play a lot more half court offense, it just doesn't work because you can just double off Ben Simmons. He doesn't even have a mid range, not even a mid range. Anything outside the paint, it's nothing. He has nothing. I'm starting to think it's psychological though too, because you gotta realize that this guy is shooting all these threes and middies and fucking warm ups and shit. And then when it comes to the game, the guy is like nowhere to be found. He's not shooting shit. Like it's just like I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Clippers for winning this game though. But Ben Simmons, yeah, it's him or Embiid gotta go. Embiid gotta go or Ben Simmons gonna go. Like Embiid's gotta leave or Simmons gotta get traded. I think the latter is gonna be done. I think Simmons is gonna get traded because it's only so long you can be like, oh, trust the process, or oh, Ben Simmons is gonna develop, you know. Embiid, since he got rookie year, he's gotten better. He's gotten became a much better shooter. He's gotten bigger. His post game's gotten better. Like defensively, he's became when you work on like it's like you're starting to think Ben Simmons doesn't work on anything, bro. Like no, like he doesn't do like him. At least Giannis is a respectable shot. That's why he gets so open. Like not even respectable at this point. Like in the playoffs, his shot is atrocious. But in the regular season, he's shooting like about 30% from three, which is not great. It's pretty bad, but it's like somewhat respectable, you know. So like it's just somewhat respectable. So Ben Simmons doesn't even have that because he doesn't even choose to shoot it. So you feel me? It's like he doesn't even choose to shoot the ball. So it's starting to think it's a psychological thing. If they lose this series, bro, it's because this offense, like, it's not gonna work with Ben Simmons. Like, yeah, they score points and they still get a lot of buckets. But Seth Curry's running off screens and B's really getting out the mud himself, bro, posting up and doing work, you know. But shout out to the Hawks, Trae Young, man. The Sixers are just not focused right now. That's what it is. The Hawks are trying their absolute hardest, and the Sixers are letting off the gas. They're not doing what they got to do. They're not taking care of the business, and it's gonna